When you look back at that preparation, what was the thing that maybe took you a little off guard? What was the one thing that maybe you weren't quite expecting?
Question. In my book, I know what that was, and it was the speaking. No question. Opening ceremony, closing. So I had nightmares about that for over 2 years. Well, we used to sit, Woozy and I used to sit up on the thing. We played an 8 together, the two of us. We always sat together because of the alphabetical thing. And you'd be sitting there chatting away and having a laugh. And now up comes the captain, gets called up to the podium. And we'd be nudging. Couldn't you do that in a million years? No, never, never. Because you really want to make your team proud of you. You don't want to be up there and getting names wrong or forgetting where somebody's from or just getting it wrong, really. You really want your team to... Because every time I sat there, I looked up at my captain and I just thought, wow, I want to play for this guy because I couldn't do what he's doing right now for us. Because we know he's just a golfer like us. And you've really got to prepare. And that was the only aspect of the Ryder Cup that terrified me.
Curtis?
You know, I felt pressure to represent those who came before me, all the captains. And I played on 5, Sam played on 8, 10, whatever, 8. And every captain did just a fantastic job. And the job had gotten bigger and bigger and bigger as the years progressed. But I just wanted to do the job that the players would enjoy themselves and enjoy me and my wife and, you know, say that was, and after the week, they would look back on it and say, you know, that was a hell of a week. And I felt pressure from that. You're right, the speaking was no fun, although...
Don't you talk. No, look, I'm just going to tell you
the opening ceremony was very, very tough because it's what we don't do.
But it's not just that. Let me just come in on this one here with you, okay? Tuesday night is the first speech we have to make. It's the 2 teams and all the officials. So you and I are sitting together at the table, okay? And we're just sitting there. Now, I have got my speeches done. The week before the Ryder Cup, I've had the podium that I'm standing at delivered to my house. I've stood in my garage 3 hours a day recording everything. I could do my speeches backward. We're sitting together at our first big speech, and he's got a bit of paper in front of him, and he's scribbling. I said, what are you doing? He says, my speech. And I've looked at him thinking, how on earth could you just do that? But you're an announcer then, it didn't trouble you or nothing.
It made you nervous, and the opening speech was horrific as far as nervous, because you know what was going around the world. The closing ceremony speech, I think, was not difficult because it came from the heart.
Yeah.
I don't care win, lose, or draw. You thanked the people that needed to be thanked, and you congratulated Sam and his team, and I couldn't look at my team. It's hard to look at them because you get so emotional. But it was.
Well, you very kindly mentioned my mum and dad. I couldn't have done that. You said there's 2 very proud people out there.
I did. You couldn't have done that.
I couldn't have done that in a million years.
Well,
no.
he was a big part of it. So.
Yeah, it was great.
Let's look ahead to this year. Paul, again, spoken to him about the preparation that is involved. He's a meticulous guy, isn't he?
Oh,
I mean, talk to his attention to detail and how there will be no stone unturned come end of September.
No, absolutely. He's been fantastic. I thought he did a great job in the 2 Seve trophies he captained. And you look at that, you watch what he does there, his orating at the press conferences, the speeches, everything was fantastic. His man management looked great, his pairings looked great, and he won both times. To me, he's going to be a fantastic captain. He has the respect to the people, he's the respect to the players, and he's a very knowledgeable man. He's a quiet man, he's not outspoken, but when he talks, you listen.
We have Tom Watson, and it was, I will say this, he is one of the best of all time. 8 majors, 5 times Open champion, all the above. Don't underestimate Paul McGinley. I will say that to all of our friends back at home. Just because Tom Watson is such a great player might not make him a better captain than Paul McGinley. Don't ever think that. Paul McGinley, don't underestimate him. He's going to be a tough competitor and, as again, a knowledgeable player and captain because he's done this before.